is up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. I'm recording a little bit earlier than usual, and I'm going to try to have this video up a little bit earlier than usual. That's because basically I want to get out today before my local comic book shops close up, because it is Batman Day, or Harley Quinn Day as they say, because they are celebrating Harley Quinn's 25th anniversary, I believe it is. So yeah, I'm really trying to get out there and see what's going on in the comic book shops, and I like to, you know, support them. Really haven't had much time to get out there lately because I've been so focused on college courses and YouTube and everything. So yeah, that's what that's all about. If you're wondering why this video is up earlier than usual, but since I am kind of in a rush, let's go ahead and get right into it for Funko News, September 23rd, 2017. So for starters here, I got to point out this deal going on right now with Ferrera Market Incorporated. They do have a flash sale going on, which is 20% off of your order right now. And I want to point out as well that on their site, if you have an order that ranges from $50 to $150, you get free shipping. And something they're doing this weekend that they haven't done in the past is that this sale actually does apply as well to Chase bundles. So of course the Chase figures, they do cost a little bit more, but I think if you take advantage of this sale, you go ahead and get a bundle, especially if there's a new set out that you're interested in. And trust me, they have a lot more than what you see here. It's just really a good deal overall. So yeah, check out Ferrera Market Incorporated if you never have before. And you see here that the code that you need to use when you check out is Flash20. Flash20. Okay, and that'll get you your 20% off. And something else real quick, when you look at their figures, especially if you're looking at the Chase bundles, make sure you change the setting to the right hand side in the drop down menu to newest to oldest, so you can see what is the most recent that is available. So the collector figure, the Disney Parks exclusive, did drop today. A lot of people are out there in those lines trying to get their hands on that figure. Seems like he's been produced in pretty good numbers. You know, we'll see what happens long term with how the availability is on this figure. But if you're interested and you're near a Disney park, yeah, you might want to go ahead and get on that. Like I said, long lines right now, but I don't doubt that there will be some restocks along the way. And I'm not going to read this all for you, but you see exactly the locations there in the bottom left of where you can find this figure. So next up here are some figures that are available in stores now. I feel like I've been talking about this Funtime Foxy forever. I don't know, it seems like this figure may have gotten pushed back or something, but you know, maybe it did appear in your area weeks ago, who knows. But if you have not seen this yet, it seems like it's at least widely available now. And remember, that is a Best Buy exclusive. Also, Philip Rivers from the Chargers has a Toys R Us exclusive figure that is showing up in stores now. And then you see that BAM Books A Million has these exclusive Dorbz here at the bottom. They have a Beetlejuice exclusive, Cthulhu, and then also Hulk. So all of these are available right now as well. And also remember, if they're not in your stores at the time of this recording, let's say you run out and you check and you don't see them, just keep checking back with the stores. All right, because I can't guarantee that it's going to make it to the store in your area. I'm just saying overall, these are starting to show up across the country. Also on the Funko shop, this is something I didn't know they had planned to do, but yeah, they went ahead and put up some NFL figures, including Pops, Wobblers, and those minis, which to me, people are so loyal to their teams. I don't quite understand why they would have minis and blind bags. It's a little bit of a weird idea to me, but along with these figures, you also see there that Russell Wilson figure available, which I will put a link directly to his particular figure if you're interested in it, because that is a particular uniform that he's wearing there. So yeah, just check it out if you haven't done so. And really, I think it's a good habit as a Funko collector to just check in on the Funko shop from time to time to see what's going on. So at New York Comic Con, at this point, I've already covered all of the waves. If you've been keeping up with my videos, then you know that. And I believe it was the last Funko News video where I basically let you see everything that is available. So yeah, if you are not caught up on the waves, everything that will be available, you can go back and check out previous videos, because I know the images here to the right, or excuse me, left, are very small. But the reason I'm bringing up New York Comic Con exclusives right now, for one thing, I want to remind everybody, as far as shared exclusives are concerned, nothing is really official until Funko shares that information on October 4th. And I know some of you that are subscribed to me and you've been following my videos, you feel like you've heard that date a lot of times. I just keep bringing it up because I've been picking up new subscribers and they keep asking. So putting that out there again, nothing is official until Funko puts the word out on October 4th. And I will try to get a video up to share that information with you all. As a matter of fact, what I plan to do is after work, I'm going to try to go ahead and get some rest and then stay up to actually put links in the description of my video to different figures. I'll try to help you all out as much as I can. Hopefully people will be appreciative of that, but I gotta stress to you all, I put out information. I'm not responsible for whether or not you get a figure or not, though. You gotta put in your own work as well if you truly want to be a collector, but I try to help you as much as I can. Also, you see here on the screen the pricing for the exclusives, and these are pretty standard if you've been collecting for a while. No big surprises here. Of course, convention exclusives do cost more, but and yeah, you could check out this price list to get an idea of what you can actually afford. So moving on here, something kind of interesting, and I know that the information there in the top right is way too small for you to read, so I have it written up larger here for you. And let me go ahead and read this off. It says, a Marvel Collector Core exclusive is coming, which will only be available for subscribers who purchase the first appearance Avengers box. Okay, this item will be available for a limited time in the members exclusive store. More details will be provided by Funko on Monday, September 25th, and more subscriber exclusives are coming soon. So yeah, this is something new that they're doing, and I think it's kind of smart business wise. I mean, they already, I guess, do well with the subscription boxes, but making even more things exclusive for people that are subscribed. You know, some people may not like that idea, but I think, you know, you got to look at Funko as a company. They are a company, they got to make money. So I think this is smart, and it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Right now, I don't know if this is something that is available for subscribers to purchase or if there's going to be anything free. I really don't know. It seems like it's going to be something that's exclusive to purchase. I'd be shocked if they just give something out free, but who knows? They've done some things that were surprising before, so we will see. And again, the information is going to be shared on Monday, which I don't know, depending on how major it is, maybe I'll do a quick video on it, but more than likely it'll be part of Funko News that I do mid next week. Keeping it moving here with the focus on some baseball games. Okay, so the upcoming baseball game between the Giants and the Padres on September 30th, that is Star Wars Day for that particular event. And they're going to have, of course, this Giants themed BB-8 figure, which I've shared that a couple of weeks ago. But I just wanted to go ahead and give you all a reminder here of that upcoming game and this upcoming figure. And of course, as of today, the King Felix figure has been made available at the Mariners game. And I want to give a big shout out to Anthony Nelson for sharing this image with me. He's actually at the game and he was able to get this figure. And like I said, he shared this beautiful picture with me. I definitely appreciate that. Very cool. And you all can give me some feedback. Something I'm thinking about doing on my channel, and give me time to work this out. But I'm just kind of brainstorming here. Something I'm thinking about doing is that if people can provide me pictures that help with Funko News, and then it's got to be something that is really, something that's new, something that's exclusive. It's got to be something kind of major, not just any old types of pictures. But if you could share something interesting that I end up sharing within Funko News, then maybe you can get a shout out for that, maybe even enter it into a giveaway possibly. So you all let me know what you think about that idea down in the comments, and I'll definitely be open to some ideas and try to work that out. Keeping it moving here, Blade Runner 2049, that movie is on the way. Very long movie, by the way. It's almost a 3-hour movie. But with Fandango, it seems that if you purchase a ticket with them, then you could possibly get a Funko Pop. I would be surprised if it's an exclusive. More than likely, it's going to be one of the Blade Runner 2049 figures that have already been revealed. As I learn more about this, of course, I will share. Now, I don't think that's a reason to go sit and see a movie that's nearly 3 hours. But, I mean, if you're a fan of Blade Runner, if you're interested in this movie, to me, it's just kind of like a bonus type of thing. So I can understand this partnership with Fandango. And, of course, Funko has the Unmasked Flash coming up also. I believe that's with, I want to say, Regal Cinema. So if they start to do this more regularly, that's fine with me because I like going to the movies anyway. So I think this is a clever idea. So Annabelle fans, if there's some of you out there, which I guess there are some out there, I'm not too crazy about Annabelle. But to be fair, I haven't actually watched those the standalone movies. I just know her from The Conjuring, so I'll try to get around to checking those out. I've heard very mixed reviews though. But if you are a fan of Annabelle, as far as the pop figure goes, of course the common is already out, but there will also be a blood-splattered Annabelle, which is available right now on popculture.com. Again, that's an Australian-based website, so if you live outside of North America, you can go ahead and order that figure. Again, it is a Pop Culture. It's actually a Pop Culture exclusive, and it's available on their site right now. For those of us in North America, we're going to have to wait, especially those of us in the U.S., because it will be a BAM exclusive. Okay, so we have to be patient and wait on that one. And then also available on Pop Culture's website, again, this is for people outside of North America. They actually have the Yellow Lantern Batman. They have the glow and the non-glow version. Both of those are available now, and he's a Fugitive Toys exclusive in the US. I already shared that previously, so that should be no surprise to anybody that's been following my content. Okay, and also something interesting here, Pop Culture, again, remember, they're based in Australia. They're going to have a pop-up shop at the Federal Mills in North Geelong, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, North Geelong, Victoria, from October 6th through the 8th. And New York Comic Con exclusives will be available online and at this pop-up shop. And they also said they're going to have some figures from previous conventions as well. So yeah, if you're actually in Australia, you can get to that location. I think that's a cool option. But again, for people outside of North America, my international subscribers and supporters, this would be a good way for you to try to get your hand on some New York Comic Con exclusives by going to Pop Culture's website. And do be patient with the site, because I know with SDCC, I think there were so many orders coming in. I think the site has some difficulty, and that happens with all websites pretty much. But yeah, just be patient, and that'll be a good way for you to try to get some exclusives. So next up here, starting on the left-hand side, you see that Zero, of course, from Nightmare Before Christmas, with Bone is going to be a new pop figure, which will be a box lunch exclusive. Forgive me for the rough images. That's really all I could find right now. Of course, once better images become available, then I will share that with you all. Something you might notice on the box, if you can see this well enough, it looks like there's going to be a non-glow and then a chase glow version, but it's very tough to tell exactly what the sticker says, but that looks really similar to a glow-in-the-dark chase sticker to me. But again, you know, once I have more information about this, I will share with you all. Right now, there is no release date. You know, I'll update you once I can. And then Pennywise with teeth. Originally, it seemed like they were going to go with the yellow eyes for this figure, but now it seems like they went with the blue eye design. And I just wanted to share these images, just a better look at that figure. Remember, the pre-order sold out online, but if you did not get a pre-order in, don't give up on this figure. I'd be surprised if he's not available in stores as well. And he should be out very soon, I think within the next week or so, if the original date holds true. But, you know, we'll see. Of course, I will update and share once that figure actually does hit shelves and actually makes its way to people that put in their pre-orders. So some quick news here. I don't have particular images to share, but from different Q&As that Funko has done recently, they did say there are going to be Rick and Morty Dorbz figures. And I know not all of you are fans of Dorbz, but from those of you that are fans of Rick and Morty and you are a fan of Dorbz, I want to hear from you. Which characters do you hope to see as Dorbz figures? Me, I really like the series. I'm open to, you know, pretty much any of the characters. I definitely think some characters will stand out more than others. Of course, they got to do Rick and Morty themselves. I would like to see Tinkle as well. You know, there's some other characters that come to mind. I'm not going to list them all off, but yeah, I think Tinkles would definitely be a cool one. And then from there, I mean, sky's kind of the limit with that. But yeah, for those of you that are fans of both Rick and Morty and the Dorbz, let me know which characters you think would work as Dorbz figures. And then again, I don't have images. This is also information from a Q&A. I know some people were really hoping that they would make Tom and Jerry Funko Pops, and they plan to, and they will be available next year. I really hope that they don't just make Tom and Jerry. I hope that they make some other characters that were featured within the cartoons as well. You know, we'll see what happens there. But and something else I hope they do is make sure that the figures are somewhat to scale. In fact, if they did them as a 2-pack, that would be awesome to me. But, you know, we'll see what happens. But again, these will not be available till next year. If there's any news on them earlier, then of course I will share. So Yuri on Ice is an anime I had never heard of until I saw these figures. I really know nothing about it, not completely caught up on anime. But if you're a fan of that series, then you see that they had these figures up for an October release. Something I do like about them now, they are ice skaters, and you can see that they actually have their skates on, and then the stands that they're on look like ice. So that's pretty clever in my opinion. And you see here they also have a Young Victor exclusive, which will be exclusive to Hot Topic. Again, these figures are up for an October release. DC Bombshells Wave 2. We saw, I believe there was some, I want to say there was some concept art that was available before, but now we see the actual figures. I think these look pretty good. I mean, they're really well designed. The problem is, though, I said the same thing about the first wave, and then what ruined those figures for a lot of collectors, including me, were the paint jobs. So hopefully Wave 2 will be a lot better in terms of the paint jobs, because I didn't pick up any of Wave 1. I just could not find paint jobs that I was really satisfied with. But like I said, you know, maybe quality control will be a little more on point with Wave 2. But you see here they have Poison Ivy, Supergirl, Catwoman, and there is a Catwoman chase figure there. And then also they have Hawkgirl and Batwoman. Okay, so these are all the commons in the one chase figure there, but they do have some exclusives as well, some store exclusives. So Barnes & Noble is going to get that sepia toned Supergirl, which I'm trying to remember. I think that she might actually be available to pre-order right now. If she is, I'll try to remember to leave a link in the description. I'll check on that for you all. Hot Topic will have a sepia tone Hawkgirl, and by the way, I think the sepia tones for these particular figures makes a lot of sense. You know, if you know about the whole history behind the Bombshells and everything, it makes a lot of sense. And they also have a sepia tone Catwoman, which will be a BAM exclusive, Books A Million exclusive. And then Michaels is getting an exclusive as well, which is their first Funko Pop exclusive. And I actually do have a Michaels in my area, so I might have to check this out because I do like the look of this Wonder Woman figure. I mean, I don't know if this is intentional or not, but I mean, she basically looks like she's in Christmas colors, which these are up for a November release, so more than likely that probably is what they're going for. It does make sense. And like I said, if the paint jobs are on point, that might be one that I get, and then I'll see about some of the others as well. So Toys R Us, yes, Toys R Us is still alive and kicking, even though they did have to file bankruptcy. But you know, hopefully the company can keep moving and strengthen themselves up and everything, because I mean, Toys R Us, I think a lot of us grew up with Toys R Us, but I think they just struggle beyond the holiday season. So hopefully they can keep it together, and they have some very cool exclusives on the way. So if you're interested, definitely, you know, support the company. But you see here they have Trigon from Teen Titans Go. Of course, Teen Titans Go is the design that they have here, and I think that's a pretty cool looking figure. Then they have the Groot, which I shared previously with you all from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and this is Groot with the bomb that he held towards the end of the movie. Then they have a black and white blood-splattered Negan, which I really like that contrast between the black and white and the blood-splattered. I think that's a pretty cool idea. And for some reason, the common Negan was actually difficult for people to find, and then the blood-splattered one was even tougher. So this would be a good opportunity for anybody that missed out on Negan to get him there at Toys R Us. And then, of course, they also had the Bizarro Dorbz figure, which I think looks pretty cool. So I could see myself getting, you know, a couple of the exclusives that Toys R Us has coming up. And I'm going to put placeholder links in the description for these figures. What I mean by placeholders, these are not live yet. You can't order them yet. But those links should go live once these figures become available and you can put your orders in. So just keep checking the links. And if I know when the links go live, I'll try to share that in a Funko News video. Lobo. Yes, Funko did it. I'm so happy about this. This is definitely one figure I wanted to see them make. You know, especially as far as DC characters are concerned, and he looks awesome. I absolutely love this figure. That's why I had to go in and put him in the thumbnail. I just couldn't wait to go in and show this figure, but yes, he looks excellent. Now, one little nitpick I could give maybe is that I prefer him with like the almost dreadlock looking hair, the longer hair, but that's definitely a nitpick because, I mean, it does not stop this figure from looking incredible. And I do like that they have a blood-splattered version because, I mean, if ever there was a character that deserved a blood-splattered version, it's definitely Lobo. He is a PX Previews exclusive, which if you don't know, that means that he will be available in comic shops, and some online retailers will pick him up as well. And, you know, as I learn more about his availability, of course, I will share that with you all. one little sad thing here, he's not up until late January as a release, you know, January 2018. So we gotta wait a while on him. But as a matter of fact, when I go out to my comic shops, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the word that I need this figure. I want both versions of this figure because that's how awesome I think it looks. So let's get to the rumor mill. Remember what rumor means. Not everything here is going to be completely accurate in the long run, but you know, we'll see what happens. So for starters, one thing that was asked in the, one of those Q&As was somebody asked the CEO, would there be more Masters of the Universe pops on the way? And of course the answer was yes. And one possibility is a faker figure, which basically is like the blue, you know, fake version of He-Man. So they already did the Dorbz figure, so I could definitely see the pop happening, but you know, time will tell with that. And I'm hoping that they do some updates of the older pops that they did, you know, so we'll see what happens. But I don't know if they have immediate plans for more figures coming out. You know, as I learn, I will share. Then Kevin Smith already has a couple of pop figures of himself. He has the 2 different versions of Fat Man, which I've checked out some of the Fat Man podcasts and the YouTube videos. They're pretty entertaining. And then they had the Kevin Smith based off of the Comic Book Men series, which was available at Funko's headquarters. So yeah, he's had a couple of figures already, and according to him, this is the word directly from him, he said there's a strong possibility that there will be a version of him in his black, red, and white jersey. And if you know anything about him, you know that's kind of a trademark jersey for him, and he rocks it with different logos. So we'll see what happens there. I like Kevin Smith. I wouldn't say I'm like a huge fan of his movies, but just as a person, I could listen to him talk all day because he's just very clever, very witty. He has a lot of cool things to say, a lot of interesting point of views, especially about comics. So some international exclusives that could be on the way include Trigon and Daenerys. I don't know like what exact, if it's going to be a deluxe or like how they're going to do that. I really don't know. A new version of Princess Leia, a holographic glow Ahsoka, I hope I'm saying that name right, Ahsoka maybe. For Star Wars fans, forgive me, I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Red Stormtrooper, I don't know if they mean a different one from the Red Stormtrooper that's the Target Red Card exclusive or not. And then a 3-pack of X-Wing pilots, which I think is a pretty cool idea. And another cool idea is a 2-pack of Darth Vader and Luke, which may be possibly based on the fight that they had. So and that very rough image up there is a possibility, but I don't know if this is going to end up to be a custom that somebody did, you know, if we'll find that out later on, or if this actually is a legit possibility. You know, time will tell on that. But again, these are listed as international exclusives. And when I say listed, I mean people are sharing a list, but I don't know the legitimacy of it. So all this information here, very vague right now. I can't really answer any questions regarding them. Well, you know, we'll just have to kind of wait and see. If I learn more, then of course it will be in a video. So I have updated this possible shared exclusive list. Again, this is a possible list, and I'm sorry that I keep stressing that but I know that I put out rumors there. I've started doing this as a part of Funko News, and some people automatically take it as fact. Please don't do that. Just be patient, and we'll find out for sure soon enough. But, you know, I want to keep you up to date with what the rumors are, so you can kind of start to think about what stores you might possibly want to hit up for NYCC. And I'm not going to, you know, read off the names of all these characters and everything. You can just take a good look. Mainly what I updated here, well, really all that I updated here is what is going on at Hot Topic, because I really didn't know what they would possibly get earlier. But now you see what might possibly be at Hot Topic, and we'll find out for sure, you know, soon enough. Sailor V, I would say strong evidence that she may be there, but the others, who knows? You know, time will tell. So that's going to do it for this edition of Funko News. Hope you all enjoyed the video and got something out of it. And I got to mention here, the Crota figure has started to show up on the East Coast, which normally when figures start to show up on the East Coast, that means that they're probably available across the country if the Target store in your area ordered them. And I would suggest to you all, if you go out looking and you don't see it on shelves, ask somebody to please check for you. You might want to go ahead and have an image of readily available on your phone. Ask somebody to check for you. Also remember to look around the electronics section, because sometimes that's where they put new Funko Pops. it's really kind of a mess in Target. They put figures all over the place. So just look around, ask for help if you need to. Don't just walk in the store, give up and leave. You know, make sure that you are vigilant when you try to collect. And that's advice I'll give to all collectors. If you really want something, you got to go after it. Nobody's going to always get it for you. I mean, sometimes you might have friends in the community that will help you out. But if you want figures, go after them. So that's going to do it for this video again. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will talk to you all again very soon.